Inside NYC's most insane apartment. New York City is a jewel in America and even around the world for its high-profile locations, historic monuments, and stunning architecture. But with this array of beauty also comes the wildly expensive price tags. Within Steinway Tower, which has been dubbed the world's thinnest skyscraper, this apartment is a mind-boggling instance of what the ultra-wealthy can access, should they choose to. Welcome to Insane Luxury, where we take a look at the most incredible things money can buy. Today, we're going to be marveling at New York City's most insane apartment, which is inside the world's thinnest skyscraper, what it offers inside and out, and the unbelievable building it resides in. With such a mind-blowing building and an equally mind-blowing apartment, it's important we go over the process of its construction and the challenges that came with such a unique structure. Before the Steinway Tower's emergence, another building, the Steinway Hall, stood as a speculative development for the company Steinway & Sons. This investment didn't turn out to be successful enough to justify its further existence, so it was promptly sold off to a joint offer from JDS Development, PMG, and Arthur P. Becker, who vowed to repurpose the address to something grand in 2012. Finally, 2 years later, construction began. First, the developers installed the tallest freestanding crane in New York City history, which is over 220 feet tall. In January 2015, a year later, the New York City Department of Buildings greenlit the permits needed for the project, and the planned 80-story, 1,421-foot tower was on its way to being finished. Construction costs posed an issue to the timeline. So was the danger of operating the crane at such high altitudes. On top of that, since the Steinway Hall building was still standing right next to the construction site with tenants residing, disturbance to them was a consideration as well. Sure enough, though, sales of apartments began during the process, before the construction was halted in July 2017 over a major financial hurdle, and a complete default and transfer of investment in the building took place. A few months later, in November, the tower breached the milestone of 500 feet, and glass facade additions were to begin. As the building grew and grew, more apartments were contracted off and the developers had to multitask. And in April 2019, about 5 years following its start, Steinway Tower had gotten as tall as it would be, at a staggering 1,421 feet. Many of the apartments would be finished soon following, and the building finally reached the end of its construction earlier this year. Steinway Tower's exterior isn't the only stunning aspect of it, even if it puts up huge feats. As one of the tallest buildings in the US and one of the thinnest in the world, at a width-to-height ratio of just 1:24, locals and enthusiasts alike are considering grouping into a species of pencil towers. Built largely in concrete, the tower keeps it traditional, with terracotta accents and chamfered corners for character. But if we stroll inside, the story gets even richer. The interior is a beautiful blend of the past and the present, starting in the lobby with its pink granite floors and marble arches all over. It also features an octagonal rotunda with a domed ceiling, with gold and silver leaf murals, meant to allude to a piano's materials. This all brings us to the 20,000 square feet of room across all of its floors. However, one apartment in particular, Unit 42, has gotten extreme coverage and headlines, and for good reason. This hyper-expensive residence sits inside of what is dubbed the world's thinnest skyscraper. So let's take a trip up the custom bronze elevator and see what all the fuss is about. Unit 42 is, as some say, the craziest apartment New York City has to offer. This is wildly evident the second you walk in, and are greeted with an expansive 4,492 square feet, 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, and a design that screams luxury. Of course, if it didn't, how else would it justify the staggering $28.5 million price tag? The apartment was designed by Studio Sofield, and it spares no expense. The entrance itself, beyond the numbers, is glorious to behold. It has white Macorba stone floors and an expansive view across New York City right from entering. The main attraction of the interior is clearly the Great Room, which through the double doors spans 50 feet and gives just about the biggest view outside imaginable, with floor-to-ceiling 14-foot windows. This grand area is lined with intricately laid custom grey oak on the floor, matching the wildly premium kitchen. Again, no expense is spared, as the countertops, backsplash, and basically all flat surfaces are covered with Cristallo white quartzite. You'll find no shortage of appliances either, with a gas range and vented hood for the steam ovens, a dishwasher, refrigerator and freezer, wine cooler, and even a fully immersed coffee maker. You can store all your items in the custom Chateau grey oak cabinets as well, keeping with the Great Room's theme. But if you want flexibility, that room features a full bar and refrigerator with an ice maker, clearly boasting Unit 42's ability to host a party. Let's pivot to the bedrooms, which again, there are 3 of, and also include floor-to-ceiling windows giving you a gorgeous view of Manhattan from the master and guest suites alike. However, the master bedroom is really where the leisure shines. It graces you with 2 walk-in closets, a dressing hall, and even a windowed master bath surrounding you in gorgeous veined white onyx as you relax. The other bathrooms are similarly custom and ultra-premium, with nickel bathtubs and designed bronze fittings for all the functions within, such as sinks. The guest bathrooms specifically are coated in a Cristallo gold quartzite and Silverian pearl marble finish, clearly asserting the fact that Steinway Tower likes to distribute high quality to all its residents. To top it all off, all guests at this building keep their luxury privileges even outside of their apartment, with a porte cogère, which is a wide entrance for vehicles, and an 82-foot 2-lane swimming pool with private cabanas to complement a larger party. They also provide you with access to sauna rooms, a double-height fitness center with a stunning mezzanine terrace, a private dining room, a generous residence lounge and terrace, meeting and study rooms, and 24/7 concierge service at your disposal. Steinway Tower, and specifically Unit 42, are unapologetic in their luxury, and even a quick glance would tell you this. From the expansive views of the city to the floor-to-ceiling windows, this apartment was built for the few elite. Even the rest of the tower's apartments don't fall far from Unit 42's price tag. However, as inaccessible as this tower is for most of us, it's an awesome example of what type of lifestyle you can plan, design, and construct for the absolute peak, no pun intended, of apartments. And as the building has recently been completed, contracts will open for Unit 42 this spring, and we'll have to wait and see how successful this high-end apartment can be. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching. See you next time.